Hold on. Are you vegan?
So I'm not, but I want to get your perspective on how we are. I don't know how you said it. My speech is so bad. I apologize in the first place. About what did you say about the animals? Like basically
That they're
not
sentient?
getting consent.
So are you talking about that I think that animals are sentient, or that we shouldn't use them because they can't consent to their treatment?
I mean, I'm gonna agree. Yeah, it's sad. Like sometimes when I'm eating, I'll be like, "Oh my god, like that's sad," and like, you know. But at the same time, my stomach's pretty sensitive, and I tried going vegan before, and I just couldn't do it. Like,
I mean,
it's
I
just it's
understand,
really
but
hard
if
for
you,
me.
I understand that there might be taste preferences that you have. If you want to know how to eat healthy, or if you want just some advice on how
I'm
to,
saying I'm healthy, but like I just want to talk about how you said the animals need consent. So I work at a dairy farm. I work at an Angus beef farm. When I just feel like when you say people want to go vegan, we are basically firing people from their job. Like the farmers, they're not getting money because people are not. It's just.
so as
It's
far
pretty
as like
hard,
the farmers in this transition to a plant-based world, I absolutely think that they need support. A lot of them are actually locked into these contracts that they can't even get out of because they're in so much debt. So I do want them to have support into transitioning to something else. There's actually some programs that already exist. There's one called TransFarmation, and then there's also the Ranchers Advocacy program. And those two, they help farmers or people that are raising animals for use to transition to farming something else or just doing something else, turning away from animal agriculture and finding ways to utilize their land if they want to in other ways. So there's resources out there for those people to transition. I do think there needs to be more attention drawn to that because there are a lot of farmers that are suffering.
Yeah.
But my concern, though, is mainly for not the people that need to find new jobs, but the individuals that are having their life taken from them for trivial taste pleasure, or used, So.
Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. Some people have their own preferences, whatever. Do you have, I mean, I'm not sure. Do you have something against like dairy cows? Sorry, my bird is talking in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. He's going crazy.
I didn't hear it, but that's adorable. So do you know what a cow has to go through in order to produce milk?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so how does she become pregnant?
They artificially. Oh my god.
So what's the process of artificially inseminating? Now, what is the process of artificially inseminating a cow?
You're asking how they do it? I know.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna. I'm not really sure, but I know where I work, they get.
That's okay. I can inform you if you want.
Well,
and you can verify this later by looking it up. But what they do is to artificially inseminate a cow, they put on a glove that goes up to their shoulder. They'll put their arm into her rectum because through the lining of the rectum, they're going to hold her uterus in place. And then her vagina, in her vagina then is a little syringe that they squirt bull semen that they jacked off of an animal prior.
Okay, I get that, but like where I work,
that doesn't bother you? That right there? Does bestiality bother you? Because it bothers me.
Well, I get where it bothers you, but at the same time, cows get that done up with their glove. They get that done for medical reasons too. Does that offend you sometimes?
There is a difference. There is a difference. The difference is you're caring about what's in their best interest, and you're not forcing them to get pregnant in that moment. When we're doing all of this SA stuff, we're forcing them at the same time to be pregnant without their consent. We're doing this to them without getting consent. If we did that to a human, what would you call that?
So
that's why it's important about consent.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's good. I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, you got me. But like, we're humans. We were born to do that. Like, not born to do this, but we were raised this way, where we do this to cows for our own good. But sometimes that good is good for To be honest, this world's full of money. We need money to survive. We need money to do everything. So,
Okay. Well, I have a question for you. Slavery of humans was used for the same reasons, right? It brought down the cost of goods, and it made labor really easy to get and cheap, right?
yeah. Do you mind if I cut in real quick?
But that means that doesn't make slavery moral. Go ahead.
So, where I work, we also have a bull. He's not used for breeding, but when he did, he used to hurt the cows. We use that bull for breeding. We used him for everything. Then he started to hurt the cows. He started to hurt them.
So my point is,
so we started
they don't need to be together at all, right? I understand you think that the AI is more compassionate. I'm telling you, you don't need to even get the cow pregnant. There's no reason to continue forcing into existence more cows. We don't need any more cows. No more cows. I know that's a weird concept. Some people kind of get shocked at the idea of not seeing a cow anymore, but they're a being that we've bred with the cruelty in their body, right? They overproduce things. In nature, it's dangerous to overproduce things because you're losing energy that you then have to go find. So we've really distorted their bodies to just such an extent. It's just incredibly immoral, in my opinion, to allow them or force them even to procreate.